It's welcome back, people. We are playing
Zero F's.
F0.
Zero
Oh
F.
shoot,
were
my
played
name's
that
actually
day.
gonna fit in here. You see this shit? Boom!
Lucky
It
you.
fit. Hell yeah. So accelerator, LNR boost, and brake. Whatever works.
Quick note to
Grand Prix.
anybody watching
Alright,
this.
so Hot Violet, Fireball, JB Crystal, or Windwalker.
Ooh. Do the Windwalker. So yeah,
Sweet.
quick note. It's gonna storm here in a minute, so if you lose us, it's the power went out or the internet went out or one or the other.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think the storms are strong enough, but it's never zero a possibility.
Yep.
That music is already
Oh
kicking.
man. Oh shit. No, jerk. You
I don't-
belong behind me.
I don't know how loud.
This game is much more slidey than the original one.
than
Go
the,
check and see how loud it is.
than the SNES one.
Hmm?
More slidey
Yes,
than
much more slidey. Slee? Slee. It's like easy to fuck up on this game. Took me a long ass time to finish it. It's like easy to fuck up. Took me a long ass time to finish it.
You can hear it.
That's the sound.
Might want to turn it up just a tad.
Okay.
Open volume mixer.
Jerk.
Okay. It looks just like the original SNES game.
I know.
This was the
That's why I love
GBA
it.
game too.
Yep, and this was the first GBA game they released. The second one was called GP Legend and was more of a storyline game. Kind of similar to GX. Oh, you jerk.
Have you finished this one before?
Yeah.
Huh.
All the way through.
Cool. But how long does it take?
I want to say like 5-6 hours, depending.
Jesus. Okay.
Well, I mean, it's maybe shorter than that. Like, I'm not a speed runner. I'm not going to be able to do everything perfectly. Although, I do have rewind on here, so...
Blip 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 blip.
Fast lap. The character models look so much better than the Super Nintendo version.
Yeah. You make this look so easy.
It's definitely not that. Boom. Do 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 do.
Stark Farm.
What's funny is these vehicles are only going 100 miles faster than NASCAR.
NASCAR's what, 200 miles an hour?
Yep, these are going about 300. That's kilometers.
Oh yeah.
Input kilometers to miles.
Yeah.
These are basically going the speed of like a jet, or not even a jet.
It's dangerous, whatever speed it is.
Yeah, it's definitely not a speed I would recommend doing on these. They got these little gravity things that keep their car peeled to the road.
I always wondered how they're cars that fly off to the distance.
Ah! That's what happens.
Well, when you go that fast, that'll happen.
Yeah. Also why you only ever use those in straightaways. And you don't use the LNR to do your drift. Because it slows you down more than doing this. Get out of my way.
You know, honestly, I would have bought and played more GBA games if the sucker was backlit. What kills me is the GBA in Japan was automatically backlit. But
What?
yeah, theirs was always backlit. Ours wasn't.
Oh, that's horseshit.
If I've been told correctly, somebody goes and Googles it, they're like, actually.
Ring.
That's why the GBA SP was such a great thing.
Yeah.
It was also
I thought the GBA Micro was a little bit better, to be honest with you, as far as like screen brightness.
Micro was cool, but I never had one. Well, I had one, but it was broken. I got it secondhand, and I never could get it to work.
I remember that.
But the GBA SP was the only Nintendo handheld ever that was actually pocket-sized.
Yeah.
Like I remember
No, Game Boy Pocket was pocket-sized.
I remember them touting back in the day, like, "Ooh, the Game Boy, it fits in your pocket." That thing was huge.
Yeah, but when they busted out the Game Boy Pocket, the one I had, it actually did fit in your pocket easily.
Yeah, but it was still pretty large. It was still larger than any modern cell phone.
No, this one was actually probably about the same size as a modern cell phone. It was like about 6 inches. Oh man, I'm getting the Mario Kart itchies.
Don't you hate that?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, I thought you were supposed to turn too.
I did too.
It got me as well. Oh yeah, so the thing I was going to tell you earlier. So
Yeah.
in Pokemon Go, they're doing an event, not this weekend, but the following Saturday. And it's just like the Kanto event, you know. You just play between the hours of 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. There'll be a ton of Johto Pokemon everywhere. There'll be tons of Johto-specific tasks for you to complete, research to be done. But some Pokemon will be hidden behind the ticket. And that's how they get you. You have to buy the ticket, which is like $10. And it unlocks Celebi. And I don't know what else. Probably some research stuff. I'm looking forward to it because I need some more Sunstones, god damn it.
Are they charging an insane amount for the ticket?
$10.
Jeez, yeah, that's insane.
Yeah. I went ahead and got it. When you get the ticket, you choose between gold and silver, and then it will the Pokemon that will appear, it'll be just like playing the Game Boy games. They want you to trade between friends to get the ones you're missing, basically.
Oh, that's annoying as shit.
They did it for the Kanto event the same way. When you bought the ticket.
Yeah, but the Kanto event, I didn't really need that many Pokemon. And the ticket was only like $2 or $3, remember?
I don't remember. I think it was more than that.
I do. Get off my gonads.
Oh, I see the lightning through the blinds.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there was some significant tornado damage one county over. Like, houses were destroyed.
Over in Pell City?
Leeds, I think. There were a lot of 18-wheelers overturned on the interstate.
Ooh, could you imagine being in an 18-wheeler during that?
Ooh, hell no. Think about how heavy that diesel truck is. Not the trailer, but the truck itself.
Yeah, it's about 15,000 pounds. Then, then,
Beep.
boom, boost.
Oh, I am sad. I sat down at my desk and left my water on the other side of the room.
Oh, I'll never get hydrated again.
I'm thirsty too.
Oh, did I tell you I've been playing Monster Hunter?
Oh, I've seen it on Discord. Like, it tells me every time you play.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I've been playing the shit out of Monster Hunter Rise. I wound up getting a copy from a dude on NeoGAF forums that was selling it, and 2 other games, Shin Megami Tensei 3 and Wonder Boy, I think is the name of the other one.
Thought you already had Monster Hunter Rise. We played it together.
I got it so Lily could play through it with Tiffany.
What'd you do? Get a Switch copy?
And so I could run a few. Got it for her.
Oh, okay.
Well, I say for her, it's technically mine, but she can play it and use it.
What's up? Welcome to the chat.
Oh, shit. Am I gonna die?
A little bit of a late stream this evening, but that's okay.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. No.
What is that, dirt?
Something like that.
You don't know either, do you?
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. All I know is it slows me down and doesn't hurt me.
Makes me wonder what these tracks are actually made out of. Since you hover, you don't need tires.
I don't know.
You know, I never thought about that before.
Yeah. Oh, you dick.
You smashed into him.
He was all up in my way. No, I didn't. Shut up. Oh, now it's official. John DiMaggio isn't coming to Futurama.
Yeah, I saw that. Makes me kind of not want to watch it now.
Yeah, me too, because, like, Bender was a huge part of Futurama. Like, without Bender, the TV series, I feel, wouldn't be the TV series.
Oh, no. They'll have Bender. It'll just be a different voice act.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't like different voice actors. Unless the dude sounds exactly like him.
Then you're not going to like what's happening in all the animations right now. They're recasting a lot of people across a lot of shows.
Why?
Because it's considered, it's not considered PC to have a black character voiced by a white guy. It is only allowed now. Like, if you have an Indian character, it has to be played by an Indian actor or an Indian voice actor. In my opinion, I get it, but I don't
That
get
doesn't
it.
bother me.
Me either. Like, they got rid of Apu altogether. Apu has been removed from The Simpsons. The character, they're never going to show the character again. They feel he's cultural. No, they didn't kill him. They just stopped putting him in episodes. They feel that it's stereotypical and insensitive, culturally insensitive and racist, so they're not going to show the character anymore.
I mean, it kind of is, to be fair.
Yes and no. See, what ticks me off about that is they do that, but all the gay characters in The Simpsons still talk like this. I kid you not. Smithers is the only one who doesn't.
Well,
So-
then technically, all the gay characters don't talk like that.
All but Smithers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All the gay characters don't.
It's what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If you're gonna fucking go all PC, go PC, or shut up. In my opinion, like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Now, this is actually funny. Last week's episode of South Park, they dealt with Token and his name. Token.
Oh no.
Turns out his name is Tolkien.
Like Tolkien?
Yep. His father is a huge fan of Lord of the Rings and named his son Tolkien. Apparently, Stan always thought it was Token. He asked Cartman, he asked Kyle, he asked everybody in town. He's like, did you know Token's name was Tolkien? And everybody's like, yeah. What else would his name be?
What the fuck?
It was South Park's way of,
retconning.
Uh-huh.
I said it was their way of retconning.
I said, uh-huh.
Oh, I thought you said, huh?
No, I said, uh-huh. God, I hear the rain through the headset and the game.
Good thing I don't.
Like, it's lightning like crazy, too.
Yay! I wish I could skip a good bit of this, but I can't.
They don't just skip it?
Nope. Can't skip it whatsoever.
Oh.
So his first name is Tolkien?
Yeah.
Wow.
Stan goes to the doctor, and he tells the doctor all this, and the doctor's like, wow, you're a real racist piece of shit. And he's like, I know that. I don't want to be. The doctor's like, get the hell out of my office.
That's hilarious. Did they ever bring back, shit, what's the dude's name? The doctor dude? It was like, I am the 5th ass master.
The hell are you talking about? You talking about
I know you'd know the
Dr. Mephisto, the guy who cloned everything with 4 asses?
Yes.
Yeah, they haven't used him in a long time, but he's... Occasionally you'll see him in the background somewhere, I think.
Okay, I was just wondering if they ever did another episode with him in it.
Well, when they did the was it 200 or 400? When they did that special,
Am I playing the same one again?
I think so, yeah. Well, when they did that 200 episode special where you found out Cartman's dad was Scott Tenorman's dad.
Yeah.
And they brought back all the celebrities they'd had ever to sue South Park.
Yeah.
During that story arc, that was the last time I could remember him being used.
Oh, okay, that explains it.
What?
Now we're good to go. I had to go to the night section.
So are you just playing the same stages on a harder difficulty?
Yeah, that's what I was doing on the other one. I
So
don't want
these-
to play through the same stages again.
Yeah, that was
These are new ones.
That was what I was gonna ask. We want to see new stages.
Exactly.
Oh God.
I got an itchy. Dude, I'll make you eat your parents. I've seen him do it! It's true! This was one of the more simplistic, fun games on the Super Nintendo back in the day.
Yeah. It got crazier over time.
Oh, most certainly. Especially when they started giving it a backstory and everything.
I don't know. I didn't play any of them that had any backstory.
What? You didn't play F-Zero X?
I played X. It didn't have no story.
Yeah, it did. Didn't have a story like GameCube version, but still had a
The
story.
GameCube version had a story?
Yes, you had to do story mode to unlock extra stuff.
I don't remember this.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I just now looking over a chat. I'm so stupid. I've gotten in a bad habit lately of not paying attention to chat. Yeah, Futurama's back. It's coming to Hulu, but you can pirate it or find it on websites, obviously. That's what kills me
A lot
about
of websites,
people.
I'm sure, will just
Yeah.
post it.
I was watching his YouTube review the other day, and the guy he was reviewing this obscure movie from the 80s, and he was like, now this movie was put out on VHS, but you can't find the VHS anymore, and they put it out on DVD and Blu-ray, but they only printed it for a short time. He's like, so I had to eBay this copy for $150 just to do this review. And he's like,
Jeez.
yeah, he was like, they don't print it because this movie wasn't popular. And he was like, it's also not on any streaming services, so you can't. The only place you can legally obtain it now is eBay, where the prices are gouged because of its rarity. And I was like, nope,
Yeah.
Pirate Bay, bitches.
Yeah, that's pretty much me. That's about like the movie The Pest. That only ever came out on DVD once.
Ooh, that's some loud thunder. Yeah. That's a whole discussion to be had too over like since they're planning to stop making physical media soon, cutting out DVDs and Blu-rays and discontinuing them altogether. Yeah. Everything will like be streaming only. Like if you don't catch a movie in theaters, you catch it on streaming. But then it's the question of availability. Netflix does that all the time. They'll put stuff up and take it down. Nothing that goes up on streaming is there indefinitely, So, what happens if you want to see a movie that's not on Netflix or anywhere else anymore? How do you get a hold of that movie?
I thought they did upload their stuff to DVDs. Like Stranger Things, I know is on DVD.
Well, I'm not necessarily talking about something that popular. I'm talking about like, what if there's a movie that you want to watch, but there's nowhere, it doesn't exist anywhere? What do you do?
Well, you're gonna have to download it. Ah, somebody ran into the wall. That's why it flashed.
Ah. But yeah, good old Futurama's coming back. I don't know.
I'm excited, but I'm not.
That's what I was going to say. I love Futurama to death, but I think it might be time to let it go.
I started watching the new season of Rick and Morty.
I haven't watched that since season 2.
It's gotten a lot more silly and insane.
Yeah, they kind of broke the barrier when they did Pickle Rick. That was the jump the shark moment for me, where I was like, okay, this is going full blown cartoon now.
Yeah. I mean, they still keep that sense of trepidation to Rick, but for the most part, they just try to hide it behind all the humor and everything. Like that existential dread.
Yeah, that was another thing. Rick and Morty was fucking hard to watch. It gave me panic attacks.
Why so?
It's the existential dread. I had a hard time watching.
I mean, that was the entirety of it.
Well, people like to be scared. They get on roller coasters. People like to be happy, obviously. But people don't like dread. Nobody seeks out existential dread on purpose. Not without being fucked up.
Yeah. I hit it too soon. Yeah, that is definitely something that will fuck you up. Boom, back in first. Piss on you.
Yeah, what happened there at the
Y'all
beginning?
can run into the bombs.
Ooh, what is that?
Some stuff that hurts you. That's ice right there.
Yeah. The only
Makes you
thing,
go sliding.
the only thing that we know what it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you can't play as Captain Falcon?
I don't think so. I don't know for sure. I mean, if you want to look up and see if there are any unlockables in here, you can.
I'm just surprised. I thought he was the main character of every entry.
I think this is where they tried to branch off.
Who makes F-Zero exactly? Like,
Nintendo EAD.
okay. Because I know they had Sega do the GameCube one.
I think Sega also did the GP Legend, to be honest with you. Ooh, somebody ran into it. You see it?
No, how do I see it?
It turns into this stuff right here that I'm whizzing past.
Oh, God.
Yay, one more lap. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, God. Oh, God, oh, God. See?
Oh, now you fucked up.
Yeah. Boom, didn't fuck up right there, though. Nyong.
It seems like we've been on this stage for ages.
Ah, you have 5 laps on each of them.
Good God Almighty!
Each of the laps only takes like 20-30 seconds. To be fair. See? 34, 39, 37.
Mm-hmm. There you have it.
What the shit?
Ooh, now you're really on some ice.
Yeah. Definitely on thin ice.
Does the ice slow you down?
Yeah.
That was a belated response.
Oh, that one died.
I saw.
He perished in the fire and the flames.
Trying to think of what else is happening that we could talk about.
No, I mean, nothing on my end, to be honest with you.
retro.
Got the Steam Deck coming out in a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Super excited to get that.
That's Steam's little handheld, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm super hyped to get my hands on that.
Yeah, Retro Studios changed their banner and everybody freaked out on Twitter.
That's what I was saying, man. I really do think Nintendo is going to use that as a flagship title for a new console, whether it be a upgrade to the existing hardware, much like the new 3DS was to the original, or, brand new hardware. But everything in me is leaning more towards that they're going to be releasing an upgraded version of the current hardware.
They won't. You mean like the Wii U? See, that's my question. When you keep saying that, are you talking about just a Switch Pro like they did with the 3DS? You had the 3DS XL and all that shit. Or do you literally mean a new system with the Switch branding that causes confusion?
Probably a new system with the Switch branding that causes confusion.
So like the Wii U?
Knowing Nintendo. Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like it.
That could happen. Although I think they learned their lesson with the Wii U, so I don't think it will happen.
I do too, but you never know with them.
True. But I just don't think it's going to happen. And I don't think we're ever going to see a Switch Pro. It's just not going to happen.
And that's what I'm saying. It probably will happen, and then you're going to be left standing there with egg on your face.
No, it won't be me that has egg on my face.
Who will it be?
Nintendo will have to answer for some stuff.
Oh my god, Nintendo did this just to spite me, those bastards. I hate them.
Yeah, they put out the Switch 4 or 5 years ago, and we all bought one, and this far in, our Switches are worn out because they're handheld systems, so your buttons are worn out, the kick flip stand's worn out, the place you put the spring where you put the cartridges in, so it's a worn out thing, especially if you played your Switch every day like I did. So they come along and they're like, ooh, look, it's a brand new OLED model. It's fancy and it's new. Buy it. And me being the fanboy that I am and needing to upgrade because my old Switch is dying, I go out and I pay $400 and I buy a Switch OLED. All is right.
Who'd you give your old one to?
I sold it to Thomas.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, I go out and I buy a new OLED model, and a year or two later, they're like, here's the Switch Pro. No, they're not going to do that. Because I'm not going to allow that to happen. If anything else, I'll murder you just out of spite.
No, you won't. Boom! He tried to get first. You see that?
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Like, this is the most NES music I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I feel like they were trying to replicate the F-Zero soundtrack here.
Hey, I like it. I don't care.
I mean, it's okay.
Do we recommend any good new or old sci-fi mystery series or movies?
Do I recommend any sci-fi mystery series or movies? You need to watch through Lost in Space when you get a chance. I think you'd really enjoy that.
I already watched all of that.
Did you?
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of the show on on Netflix. It's like an animation that's drawn kind of like the way they did the Animatrix, where everybody has their own turn at it, and it's a bunch of different animations to it.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of the name of it either.
I would definitely recommend watching several episodes of that because that was definitely a mind fuck, but really good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Lost in Space was really good. It's 3 parts on Netflix. The third part really is lacking, though. I mean, the show builds up this epic, it builds up an epic story and then goes nowhere with its climax.
Did they
So,
just make it back to work, to Earth?
I thought you finished it.
No, I only watched through the first season.
Oh.
I haven't had the time to watch it.
Oh.
Or better yet, I haven't taken the time to watch the rest of it the way through.
Well, I won't spoil anything for anybody. I'll just say that lately the conclusion to everything I watched leaves me wanting it to be better than it was. Nobody's ending their shows correctly.
Yeah?
I've been watching so much Twitch and YouTube. I haven't really been watching like produced stuff lately, so it'd be really hard for me to recommend anything sci-fi or fantasy right now. Fantasy, there is The Wheel of Time.
Actually is time like that actually is halfway decent.
Yeah, I don't remember what service it's on.
Amazon Prime.
Ah, okay. The Wheel of Time's really good. Witcher Season 2 is out on Netflix. I watched that. That was pretty good.
That was amazing. Yeah, I want to say that's about all I know of right now, or at least all I put my time and attention into.
Yeah, that's all I've got.
Literally it. Other than that, I've been playing Monster Hunter Rise. That are going into work. Like I said, I'm super excited to try out the Steam Deck, though, and play on it. I gotta buy me a new book bag for my laptop, and then I've also got to pay the $400 or $500 to get the dual power cord for it, so I can have an extra one to carry along.
I'm sorry, what?
Like $500 to buy an extra power cord for this specific model of laptop.
$500
Yep.
for one power cable.
It's a dual power cable. It actually runs about 600 watts. It's like 350 in one, 250 in the other.
I'll ask again. $500 for a power cable.
Yeah, do you know why it needs that much juice?
I don't care if it lights up Manhattan. There is no reason for it to cost $500.
Well, this laptop doesn't just have a mobile graphics card in it. This has the equivalent of a desktop graphics card in it, which is why it requires 2 power cables.
For $500.
Well, I'm not buying it straight from Dell either. That would cost a little bit more.
That is the stupidest fucking thing I've heard in a long time.
You can call it stupid.
It's
but
stupid.
You and I have different limits on money.
I don't care if I was a millionaire. I would still say that's stupid. That is excessive.
Hey, wouldn't you be like, oh, go wipe your ass with this $500?
No, $500 for a power cable is excessive. I don't care what it goes to. That's stupid.
Not just a power cable. It's Prada. It also comes with its own free pair of Yeezys.
I hate everything.
I know. Oh, dude, did you read the stuff about Kanye and I think it's Kim Kardashian right now?
No, I don't want to talk about him. Not on my show. I
Aww.
hate the man. I actively avoid hearing news about him.
But he's just a gay fish.
I don't care. I don't care. He's a banned topic on my show. I hate him. I hate him so much. He's terrible.
So, like, I got my Oculus, and there's a lot I could do with it. I just don't right now.
So when are you gonna bring it down here and let me borrow it?
I'm not gonna let you borrow it.
You piece of shit. Why not?
Because it's really fragile right now.
What's wrong with it?
Having some small issues out of it right now. Like, it's not... What am I thinking of? It takes a while to connect up to the Wi-Fi and do other stuff with it, so...
Connect
I don't
up to
know if it's
Wi-Fi.
messing up or what's going on with it.
Why would it need to connect to the Wi-Fi?
Because that's how you use it.
I'm sorry, what?
How it's used. Download the games, play the games. Well, actually, no, you don't have to be connected to play the games, but...
Okay, let me see if I understand this. So you have the Oculus, and you play the game. The game runs on your PC, right?
No.
The game runs in the headset.
Yep.
I thought the game ran on the system and the headset connected to the system.
There are certain games you can do that with, but the Oculus itself is a standalone system.
See, that goes to show how piss poor their marketing for that thing is, because I didn't know that.
No, they tell everybody it's a,
No, they don't.
like, you know, wireless system.
They've never once said it's a system. They say it's just a fucking headset.
Oh my god, don't pass me. Oh, shit, I have another boost.
So I
Well.
can't just put it on my head and play something. Like, I have to be connected to the Wi-Fi.
Well, to download the games, you have to be connected to the Wi-Fi, yes.
Obviously.
But to play something, you can download it and then play it without the Wi-Fi itself. But
Okay.
mine is having issues. I dropped it recently, so
Oh, you broke it.
possibly.
Well, shite.
Like, what's funny is my entire reason for getting it was literally to play that emulation VR. Remember me showing you it?
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
I did show
wait,
you it. It was
yeah. I know what
last
you're
year
talking
in December.
Yeah.
Not this past year, but the year previously.
I do remember now what you're talking about.
I was about to say. Wee.
We indeed.
We would like to play. I feel like their viral marketing really helped to sell the Nintendo Wii console, and they didn't put as much into marketing for the Wii U, which, to be honest with you, is the exact reason why I think it failed as bad as it did.
That alongside with the naming convention. Everybody thought that it was an add-on to the Wii. Nobody knew it was its own system. I mean, we knew, but the general populace didn't know.
Yeah.
Not to mention, the American mentality doesn't really help. Like, most Americans have the mentality of like, well, we already bought the Wii, what do we need a Wii U for? So that really doesn't help that the Wii U came out so close to the Wii. It also
gotta admit, though, Monster Hunter was probably my favorite thing on it.
Yeah, Monster Hunter's pretty fun. The
Wii
know
how much I put into the game?
I don't know how much.
200 hours.
That's not a lot.
For me, back in the day, yeah, it was quite substantial. It was my 4th most played game around that time. First being
Skyrim?
Yeah, Skyrim. Yeah, you do have to download some games through Steam to play them, like the new Half-Life Alyx. I'll have to download that through that and then connect it up to the computer to play it.
That I would love to stream. Like, not necessarily to finish the whole game, but maybe do a one-off where you just show it off.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that.
But, what was I going to say a minute ago? Damn it. Oh, yeah. Skyrim. My only issue with Skyrim, aside from it being released 1,000 times over the course of 10 years, was the fact that there was a difficulty spike, in my opinion, that was not appropriate for the game itself. Like, if I go and I start Skyrim, you always come out in the same place. You always go to the same city first. You know, generally speaking, you could come out and go wherever you want, but the game coaxes you to go to Whiterun and start your adventure from there. The dragons are too strong too early on, and I always end up dying because you've not done anything in the game. You're new, so you don't have any money, so you can't buy potions. You haven't collected enough stuff to make your own potions, and the dragons end up killing me every time very early on. They're very hard to kill very early on. So that was my issue with Skyrim.
That wasn't the difficulty spike. Like, the difficulty spike would be your normal enemies being harder than you. The dragons were considered like the world bosses, or miniature bosses.
Be that as it may, I didn't have that problem with Oblivion or like Pokemon Arceus, games that are built like that. With it's an open world RPG with tons of side quests. I haven't had an issue with any other game like that, just Skyrim. The dragons were always a problem for me. They would kill me, no matter how prepared I was. Now, in my recent run that I've been doing for YouTube, I haven't had that problem. For some reason, I've killed each dragon that showed up.
Yeah?
Don't know why.
Did not like The Godfather. Did not like it. And I wonder if I opened up another circuit. I can't remember if I do after that.
How many have we done? 3?
Yeah, so far.
How many
They're
were
like
open?
10 minutes. Just 3 circuits so far.
So when we first started, there were only 3 available?
Yeah, what kind of character are you playing on Skyrim?
I play as the Nord.
Ah. I always play as the Red Guard just because I like the poison resistance they have. Like, it's not complete poison nullification like the... what are the names? Got the Khajiit, the Argonians. It's not complete poison resistance like the Argonians, but it's like a 50% chance that you don't contract whatever it is.
Which ones are the Argonians again? The lizards?
Yeah, the lizard people. Mark Zuckerberg. Kenneth Copeland. Let's see if we... Nope. Boo!
We've done everything we
I think
can
this
do.
is what we're going to call it then. Yeah, I mean... Let me see what the cheats say in here. Does this game even have achievements?
Yeah. Oh, you said achievements. I thought you said cheats.
Yeah, I did say cheats.
Oh.
Load cheat file. Game Boy Advance. Boom. F-Zero maximum. Yeah, I guess it's... I thought you unlock... No, you unlock the vehicles. That's what it is.
So you literally just sat
Yeah.
through on all the available stages?
Yep, pretty much.
Oh, damn. Alright.
Alright, peoples, we got another racing game on his YouTube and in his library now. Come in and enjoy us. Talking about the most random shit we can come up with on the top of our heads.
Yeah, what we gonna play next?
We'll do another NES game next. You played through all the Mario games, right?
Not Mario 2.
Shit, let's do Mario 2 next then.
You want to do the vanilla version or the all-star version?
I want to do the English version that released out over here first. The one that's based off of... what is it, like Doki Doki Panic or some shit?
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm asking. I'm asking, do you want to play the NES one, or do you want to go on the SNES and play the all-star
the NES
version?
one.
Okay.
NES one.
'Cause there's a graphical distance.
Yeah, I know there's a graphical difference, but still, want to play it.
Just finished.
We can do the Super Nintendo version, but I want to do the NES version, so...
You just finished playing the League in what? Pokemon?
In Arceus?
I assume. Well, no, there's no League in Arceus.
Are you talking about me for Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield?
No, I'm talking to chat.
As I was about to say, I finished the League in Pokemon Shield.
You didn't pick up Diamond and Pearl, did you?
No, not yet. It's still on my list of games to get. Got a pretty large list for the Switch I need to start buying.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
You should just play it on your second Switch, if you know what I mean.
But then what if I want to trade with Tiffany and Battler?
Well, that's up to you guys, but I was going to say, unless you feel like finishing the decks or something, there's no need to, you know.
And that may be something I do on it just for the hell of it, to be honest with you. Does it have all the Kanto, or not Kanto, the new ones?
You like from Sword and Shield? No.
Okay, so it's just going to be up to Diamond and Pearl? So
Yeah.
$4.93?
It's literally a remake only. Like, it's... in the past, when they would remake a game, like, let's take... I'll give an example, since I'm talking to for the show and not just to you. When it comes to Pokemon, what they do... Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That is a Gen 2 game remade in Gen 4. So while in the original Gold and Silver, you could only catch up to Celebi, and that was it, in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you could get all the way to Arceus. They don't do that for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. It literally stops at Arceus, and the new ones are not available. And since there's no national decks in the current gen, you have the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee games, which are Kanto only. Then you have Sword and Shield, which is a broken, non-fulfilled dex. Then you have Diamond and Pearl. Now, Diamond and Pearl, it has a national dex in it, but it has that game's national dex, where it only goes to Arceus. So you would theoretically, and all the Pokemon are not available in the game. So if you literally wanted to finish the dex in those two games, you would have to have Pokemon Home. But the problem fundamentally with that is all the Pokemon are not available right now. So it is literally and physically impossible to finish Brilliant Diamond and Pearl 100%. Thanks to Game Freak not
That's
including,
annoying.
thanks to them not including the national decks with Sword and Shield. See, I was anti Game Freak when that controversy was going on. I said, look, it's fucking stupid they didn't include the national decks. It's gonna cause problems in the future. And everybody was like, you just being a piss poor little whiny fanboy. It's not a problem. God damn it, if it ain't become a problem. I told him it would.
To be honest with you, I think what they're going to do is Nintendo's going to release it as DLC.
No, they won't. They're going to highly ignore. They're going to highly ignore Brilliant Diamond and Pearl in favor of Arceus.
No.
And I'll tell you how I know that.
Yeah, they're definitely going to do Arceus because they're already talking about doing DLC for it to begin with. But what I'm saying is they're definitely going to release DLC for Brilliant Diamond and Pearl to kind of keep that in the public's eye. That's what they're doing and why they're doing it with Mario Kart 8 instead of just dropping a number 9. Because Mario Kart 9 is not being developed for the current system. They probably initially were developing it to begin with and decided to swap it over to, whatever the new system they're working on it, be it a Switch Pro or be it, an entirely new thing of its own. I honestly don't ever see Nintendo entering back into the full console market though, just because of how successful the Switch is.
Diamond and Pearl was not made by Game Freak, the remake.
Yeah, it was made by Grezzo, I think.
I don't know. But yeah, the reason I don't think they're gonna make DLC for Diamond and Pearl is because they're hyper focused on Arceus and its success. Also, you get Shaman in Arceus as to where it's locked in Diamond and Pearl, and Game Freak's logic is, well, if we give out the DLC, if we give out the legendary Pokemon, like we give out Shaman for Diamond and Pearl, it'll take away from the attention of the Arceus game. You see what I'm saying?
Or I wonder if they're going to make them tradable from Arceus over to Diamond and Pearl.
They will through Pokemon Home. I doubt the two games will directly connect.
Yeah, I do too, but
the moment,
we'll have to see. We'll have to see what kind of DLC they have on the horizon for it.
Well, like at the moment in Legends of Arceus, we can't battle. We can trade locally and we can trade online, but we can't battle.
Interesting.
Just found that out the other day.
Yeah, and that's really interesting. I'm not hating Pokemon Legends Arceus. From the little bit I've seen Tiffany play of it, and it looked like it might be kind of fun, but it does seem kind of devoid of life. You know what I'm saying?
Super devoid of life.
Like Breath of the Wild, when I played through that, the entire landscape felt alive, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Like even the dry desert, the snow areas, like all of that, it felt like, I was in a living, breathing world. In Arceus, it does not feel like that whatsoever.
And it's strictly a graphical issue because there's a Pokemon every couple of feet. So it's not that the world doesn't feel like it has living things in it. It's largely because the world doesn't look real. It looks like you're playing a Nintendo 64 game. The grass is literally painted on everywhere you go.
Yeah.
It's so awful. So awful.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Also, there's crafting in the game, just like Breath of the Wild, but there's a very limited amount of craftables in the game. Like, most of the stuff you're going to be doing is you're just going to be shaking trees and breaking rocks, and that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what Tiffany's been doing in there.
Yeah. So it's a good step in the right direction for Pokemon, but my God, is it terrible?
It's poor execution.
Yeah, it's fun to play. I'm having fun playing it. It's just, it's no Skyrim.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's what I loved about Skyrim. I'm actually, to be fair, that is one of the titles I'm super excited to play is Starfield.
When's that coming out?
Huh? Supposedly in November if it doesn't get pushed back at all.
Okay. All right, well,
And I have a cat sitting in my lap.
that's gonna do it for F-Zero. What was the name of this game?
F-Zero Maximum Velocity.
I have maximum dementia.
I know.
All right, see you, everybody.
Later, guys.